Good day, YouTube. It is April 10th, 2021. This is the mid-70s version Ford 302 in my shop truck, my 66 F100. In the last video on this, I just got it back from local suspension shop where they had them go through the rear axle and they replaced carrier bearings. We had to have an axle shaft custom built, etc., etc. Because rear end was in poor condition, but it's new all the way to new brakes and brake drums and all that jazz. So we're real happy about that. This thing's had a terrible stumble, off idle stumble, that didn't affect the way it idled or, accelerated. And in the last video, we sort of solved that. In the process of solving that, now it really doesn't run very good. It doesn't have power. And at the end of the day, which didn't show in the video, it actually died on me at a stoplight, wouldn't restart. Had to have a local police officer help me push it into a church. My phone was actually uploading that video. I didn't even have my phone in my pocket. I didn't have a screwdriver. I didn't have nothing. Walked back to the shop, got another rig, and went out and kind of took it apart, took some tools with me that time. And I also, when I opened the hood and took the air cleaner off, I could hear the gas just boiling in the carburetor. So I have set that carburetor directly on that aluminum manifold. So we're going to have to deal with a lot of things. It just run like crap. Like I said, it actually died on me and didn't restart. I don't really know all of what I've done poorly. But clearly, I need to bring this thing back to where it was in the beginning and start over. I've switched so many times the advance between ported vacuum and manifold vacuum. I'm currently on manifold vacuum, but the last time I checked the timing, my total advance was like 44 degrees. That's 10 degrees too many. So we need to stop, put the carburetor back where it was, and so far I have changed the metering rod springs to the stiffest springs in the kit. I need to put the stock ones back in, middle of the road. I changed the accelerator pump from the center position to the farthest out here. I'm going to put that back where it was. We're going to retime the engine, this time using manifold vacuum, but we'll unplug it for initial timing. We'll start somewhere in the middle. I've been all over the place. I've been from 10 to 19 degrees initial. It's just been crazy, but right now it truly runs poorly, and we need to fix that. So let's dig right in and get the springs put back in that carburetor. Put back in what it's used to have. You move this around. 1/4-inch nut driver. Move those out of the way. Don't need to take them out. Okay. One metering rod removed. Take my little needle nose, grab that spring. These are the springs that were in it. Put those back. Put the metering rod back. Grab the other one. Spring out. And I was really sure this was going to fix this, and it did not. I was very overconfident in that. Now, we'll get into fine-tuning this thing eventually, but for now, we got to make it run. Okay, so that didn't take long. Now let's change the position of the accelerator pump that I moved out to the end on, you know, some folks' suggestion to try to get rid of that stumble. I don't really like this clip very well. Is it hard to get in there? Come on. Get down so I don't lose it. Okay, we're back to the center hole. If I can put this clip in without dropping it, that'd be a miracle. All right, we did it. Get a lottery ticket. All right, let's pull manifold vacuum off. Sorry I bumped into you. Let's throw a vacuum gauge on it. Start it back up. I warmed it up a little bit. Let's just see what kind of vacuum we got. I think you can see the gauge there. I'm going to shut this so I don't lose anything. See if you stop. About 10. Maybe 9. Let's quickly try to tune that carburetor for highest vacuum we can get. I don't have any idea where it's at. Hear it go down. 10. Maybe average about 11-ish. Okay. We're idling about 625 or something. I got a digital tach over here. Let's bump that up a little. What about 750, 740, something like that? We're at 12 to 13 inches of vacuum here. Let's try our idle adjuster again. Shoot for the highest vacuum we can achieve. I think about right there. Just under 14 now, so we've made improvements on our vacuum. We're idling about 775. All right, let's put a timing light on this thing. I'm not sure what I'll be able to show you, but I'll demonstrate anyway. All right, boards are caught up. We're about 750, 740 RPM. We're going to shoot for 12 degrees. Again, I have the 0 line marked on my harmonic balancer. So we're trying to line that up. I do have the distributor. It should be loose enough to adjust it. Right at 12 degrees now. let's plug the, well, let's do this. Let's leave the vacuum advance not connected, and let's see what our total advance is. I'm going to move you over here. So we're going to put the timing light down. We're shooting for like 33 degrees total advance at around 3,000, 3,200 RPM. Now the nice part of having this timing light is it's got a tack on it. Now we're idling a little fast now. I might slow that back down. I'm going to set my timing light for 33 degrees. 30, 31, 32, 33. And we're going to take it to 3,000, 3,200 and just see what our mechanical advance is giving us. We have no vacuum advance connected. I don't know that we'll get to 33 degrees, but we'll see how close we get. I'm going to have to back it down, but I'll tell you in a second what we achieved. Six degrees at 3,100. That's where about 3,000 it stopped making advance. So 26 degrees. Let's plug the vacuum in. This is probably one of my problems. So at an idle with 10, 12 degrees initial advance, when I plug the vacuum in, it gives me a total of 32 degrees at an idle. That's my problem. I have way too much vacuum advance. Let's switch over to ported vacuum. So reading 8 degrees on ported vacuum, so I don't have any vacuum advance operating right now. So let's take this thing up and see what we have at 3,000 RPM. Here's my guess. It's going to go way over 33. That's 56 degrees. That's crazy. Disconnecting the vacuum altogether. .6 degrees. We've learned a lot here. Let me shut this off. Get you away from the electric fan. It's going to run for a bit. This has been an education. I have way too much vacuum advance on this distributor. This is a aftermarket, inexpensive distributor I bought just to get this thing put together, as the advance on the stock distributor that was in this motor was sort of junk. So 26 degrees of just mechanical advance is way closer to what this engine would be happy with than 56 degrees, which it should never ever get to that. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is see if I can get initial advance up high enough to end up at 33 degrees total advance and still have it start and not run the vacuum advance at all at this time. I think what is very evident is I need to invest in a way better distributor, and we can certainly do that. But for today's experiment, let's dig in and reset the timing without vacuum advance, just with mechanical advance, so that I achieve 32, 33 degrees at 3,100 RPM and still be able to start this engine when it's warm. Let's set up and do that. All right, I put a few tools away. Let's start this thing up, and again, I have plugged the ported vacuum port on the carburetor as well as a manifold vacuum port on the carburetor. We are going for 32 degrees advance at 3100 RPM without vacuum advance connected at all. Here we go. Alright, setting on timing light for 32 degrees. We're idling at 600. I guess I tightened that. All right, 32 degrees. We're going to clamp it down right there. All right, next let's take her for a drive. All right, air cleaner's on. Threw a tool bag in this time because I'm not stupid. Twice. All right, let's go for a cruise. All right, we're on the road. No stumble. That's cool. I was worried that was coming back. In cruise mode right now. A little bit of throttle, third gear, high gear. Pretty good. Maybe not perfect, but pretty good. Get through the light. Get an RPM pull here. Second gear. Oh yeah. We got her back now, boys. Way too much advance. That's crazy. Sometimes, and I've said this a million times on forums on the internet, you just got to go back to basics, and that's what I didn't do. Just start at the beginning instead of thinking everything is cool and making adjustments from there. Alright, we're going to make a turn here and give her hell. Wait for that Chevy to get up there because we don't want to catch him in 2 seconds. Alright. Feeling good about this. Woo! out to Luke at Thunderhead 289 on YouTube, because I watched a few of his videos. Just you know, just real good refresher, real good back to basics. You know, quit screwing these up, spend your time, do it right, and that's what today was all about. Just sorting this thing out and get it right. We got it right. So that's awesome. We're gonna pull into this parking lot here real quick. So guys, we got it. It's fine tuning from here. We got it running. Got it running right. So guys, I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate the comments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing that. And we're gonna do a lot of fun videos with this old truck. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.